Okay. Objective of research, research methodology, types, purpose, scope, sampling, hypothesis, nature and objective of research, motivation, assumption of research, and ethics in research. How will you prepare your bibliography, and how will you prepare your synopsis and a statement concerning about a research proposition. Uh, Mr. Stephenson in the Cyclopedia of Social Sciences defined research as the manipulation of things, concepts, or symbols for the purpose of generalizing to extent, correct, or verify knowledge, whether that knowledge aids in construction of theory or in the practice of art. ये सबके अलग अलग पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू हैं. एक क्वेश्चन होता है, many a time we make certain statements which have not to prove that they are true. A layman statement and a scientific person. एक समाज विज्ञानी क्या कहता है, सोशल साइंटिस्ट क्या कहता है, दोनों में डिफरेंस क्या है. व्हाई वी नीड सोशल रिसर्च. 5 थिंग्स, बेसिक थिंग्स आपको बताता हूं. इन ऑल डिसिप्लिन्स रिसर्च इज कॉमन. इन साइकोलॉजी, होम साइंस, लिटरेचर, एजुकेशन, मैनेजमेंट, हिस्ट्री, इकोनॉमिक्स, कॉमर्स, मैनेजमेंट, and UGC NET first paper. Research and research methodology is very common. All the syllabus entirely equal, entirely the same. 5 main differences between science and common sense. Why we need research? We need research because of these 5 reasons, differences. Firstly, use of conceptual scheme. When a layman start thinking about a phenomena, he doesn't have to take pain in a kind of collaboration or scientific interaction between two statements. दूसरी चीज है empirical tests. किसी भी लेमैन के लिए, जनरल आदमी के लिए किसी चीज को एविडेंस होना, किसी चीज को देखना, ऑब्जर्व करना, इट इज नॉट इम्पॉर्टेंट, बट सोशल साइंटिस्ट के लिए ये इंपॉर्टेंट हो जाता है. नोशन ऑफ कंट्रोल. नोशन ऑफ कंट्रोल इट मीन्स कि दो ऐसी चीजें हैं. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, communal rights. If communal rights take place in your city, a layman person will give a statement that this communal rights took place due to bad elements. But social scientists will conduct a research and think scientifically that some politicians are involved, some big businessmen are involved, some external forces intervened in these things for their particular own interests. Relations among phenomena. This is the 4th one. That's why we need research, and research is necessary. For example, if a layman states that, वो कहेगा punishment is given to improve the society. Punishment is given to take the revenge from the person who has committed crime. But social scientist कहता है कि a person becomes a real threat and enemy of society after punishment. Punishment and crime का जो relation है, nature of relation according to these community will be different. Explanation of observed phenomena. For example, एक व्यक्ति layman है, वो कहेगा कि साहब poverty है, तो poverty is due to destiny. It was destined one's own life. प्रारब्ध है हमारे जीवन का. In my life that God has paved the path of poverty for me. Because of my previous birth, I have committed many sins. But social scientists will have some other point of view and vision of that particular thing, poverty. Why a man is poor? He will go to the socio-economic factors. He will discuss the circumstances, opportunity, and patronage of a person in which one is poor and one is rich. अब in short बात करें, how will we define research? The research means re plus search, दोनों दो टर्म से बना है. Re यानी again and again search, it means search, खोज, search for knowledge, to effort to know something new. The search for knowledge through objective and systematic methods of finding solution to a problem is research. How will you remember this definition? The search for knowledge through objective and systematic methods. Why objective? What is objectivity? Objectivity, any observation, any to speak about something as it is. We have not to put our values, our point of view. Objective and systematic methods of finding solutions to a problem, that is research. ऑब्जेक्टिव्स ऑफ रिसर्च के बारे में बात होती है. मोटिवेशन इन रिसर्च क्या है, अजम्पशन ऑफ रिसर्च क्या है, ट्रेंड्स इन रिसर्च इन डिफरेंट फील्ड्स, डिफरेंट डिसिप्लिन्स, इंग्लिश लिटरेचर, होम साइंस, एजुकेशन, मैनेजमेंट. ऑब्जेक्टिव्स ऑफ रिसर्च की बात करें तो the purpose of the research is to discover answers to questions through the application of scientific procedures. The aim is to find the hidden truth and which is not yet discovered. जैसे objectives of research can be broadly grouped into 4 major part हैं, वैसे इस अलग अलग experts इसको अलग अलग ढंग से differently in a different manner they categorize it. First, to gain knowledge with the phenomena or to achieve new insights. इसी को exploratory or formulative research studies कहते हैं. We say, someone can say, to describe or portray accurately the characteristics of a particular individual, situation of group. इसे आप descriptive research studies में ले सकते हैं. 3, to determine the procedure or frequency with which something occurs or with which it is associated with something else. It could be called diagnostic research. 4, to test a hypothesis of any relationship between variables. Do you know variables? It is taken for granted on the part of me that you have studied some books, some guide in your discipline, in your PG course about research, about phenomena. About sampling, about hypothesis and variables. If you didn't, then I will try to make you explain from down to earth. To test a hypothesis of any relationship between variables, this is called hypothesis testing research series methodology, whatever you could say in your own language. Assumptions in research, motivation in research. आपके एग्जाम में आपके 4 points लिखे हुए हैं. How will you define that it is not going to be the motivation of research, the part of motivation of research? If you know that the possible motives for doing research may be either one or more of the following 4 types of things है, 4 बातें. 1, curiosity about hidden facts. पहला motivation है. आजकल का motivation of nowadays for research to do PhD and to get involved, appointed in a university system and to earn a lot of money and to live a peaceful life. Practical, though it is not theoretical, it is not principally adopted thing. First, curiosity about hidden facts. Second, desire to understand cause and effect of social problem. 3, desire to discover new and test old scientific problem as an efficient way to gain useful and fundamental knowledge. 4, appearance of knowledge and unanticipated situation. इसके अलावा भी कुछ चीजें हैं जिन्हें आप मोटिवेशन में जान सकते हैं, बट बहुत अधिक आई एम नॉट गोइंग टू एक्सटेंड द ऑडियंस ऑफ योर subject, your topic, because you have to prepare paper 2, and in your paper only research is a portion, small portion. Next आगे बढ़ते हैं. Assumption in research. What are the assumptions? पहला, existence of a sequence or law in activities. Second thing is existence of cause and effects relationship. If it would not be the basic law of nature, then without law of causation, we couldn't understand the phenomena of nature, and any kind of knowledge bank we would have lacked. Existence of cause and effect relationship. 2, existence of sequence or law in activities. 3, possibility of detached study. 4, existence of ideal types. 5, possibilities or representative data. ये 4 assumptions हैं, 5 assumptions हैं जो आपके लिए हैं. अब एक सवाल है, ट्रेंड्स इन रिसर्च इन होम साइंस. अब ट्रेंड्स इन रिसर्च इन लिटरेचर. 1 मिनट में ट्रेंड्स इन रिसर्च इन होम साइंस, ट्रेंड्स क्या हैं, व्हाट आर द ट्रेंड्स. फिर we will on the mainstream of research, which is common for all students, all category of humanities of 94 subjects. Home science especially deals with human beings. It includes various disciplines like food and nutrition, resource management, human development and family studies, clothing and textiles, and extension education. It deals with the management of human and non-human resources by an individual, family, attitudes, perceptions, knowledge of human beings regarding various aspects of his life, impact of human behavior in various situations on quality of life, and so on and so forth. Thus, the above discipline are independent studies. Whatever I am talking to you, home science are independent studies of different aspects of same object, that is human beings. Home science research is a systematic method of exploring, analyzing, and conceptualizing human behavior in order to improve the quality of life. Its functions are, पहली चीज, 1, discovery of new facts and their interpretations. 2, diagnosis of problems and their analysis. 3, systematization of knowledge. 4, prediction and control over social phenomena. 5, policy formulations. Yani you have to draw the basic knowledge, fundamental principles for further development. And 6, social welfare. It is inherent in all kind of research. Now home science research are making a useful contributions to the national development. For example, 5 to 6 points बोलता हूँ. After that, we will come to the mainstream research design. होम साइंस के बच्चों के लिए ये एक बात 1 मिनट की इंपॉर्टेंट होगी. Home science research is giving a background data which can help in making person how own assessment of prevailing situation. It implies not only for home science but also applied of the persons who belongs to different field. The overt second thing is the overt and convert dimensions of a given problem helps the planner to measure foresight to deal with them effectively and efficiently. 3, the studies give possibility of testing validity of the assumptions made by the planner in setting his proximate and ultimate objectives. ये बात किसी भी डिसिप्लिन के लिए लागू होती है. Planner can estimate the possible consequences and cost of different choices available to them in determining the path for the attainment of goals. It belongs to English literature also as management. Diagnostic studies suggest where and why particular project went wrong. The unintended consequences also bring light. It is increasing the general awareness about the situation to be met as well as the policy designed for the purpose. This will help to enhance the credibility of a particular policies and prepare for it. It can also develop a pressure to reform particular policy. And अब जो कुछ भी है वो सबके लिए कॉमन हो जाता है. UGC funds have been available on an increasing scale to support many disciplines: home science, literature, management and education, research by education by UGC University Grant Commission, Indian Agricultural Research Institute, Indian Council of Agricultural Institute, state government bodies, voluntary organizations, and many more. A considerable amount of data are gathered through these sponsored projects, which is useful in planning. Under certain conditions, it can also be diagnostic. At best, it suggests mainly policy alternatives. We come basically on the chapter. Before talking to you about the types of research, we will talk about the research design. Basically, the making of dam is not very tough. Making a bridge is not very tough, but its designing is very tough. Firstly, if the program is designed, then you can finish any job, any work in a very smart way. A research design क्या है? What is research design? Research design is the arrangement of conditions for collection and analysis of data in a manner that, focus on the word, in a manner that aims to combine relevance to the research purpose with economy in procedure. It's a preliminary step in which decisions are made regarding what, where, when, how much, by what means concerning an inquiry to be made. The purpose for which research is to be used will also have to decide it at the designing stage. It is the crux of the research design. We come to the purpose of research design. यहां से शुरू करें, इसको आप समझेंगे. It is needed to facilitate the smooth sailing of various research operations, hereby making research as efficient as possible, yielding maximal information with minimal expenditure of efforts, time and money. Kerlinger साहब का स्टेटमेंट है, without strong stress on research questions and in use of design to help provide answers to these questions, the study of design can degenerate into an interesting but sterile technical exercise. रशल लैक अपनी पब्लिकेशन में कहते हैं, डिजाइन इन सोशल रिसर्च इज वेरी स्पेसिफिक, इज वेरी स्पेशल थिंग. उन्होंने कहा, डिजाइन इज द प्रोसेस ऑफ मेकिंग डिसीजंस बिफोर अ सिचुएशन अराइजेज इन विच डिसीजंस हैज टू बी कैरिड आउट. फिर से सुनिए, पे अटेंशन, आई रिपीट इट अगेन. डिजाइन इज द प्रोसेस ऑफ मेकिंग decisions before a situation arises in which decision has to be carried out. It is a process of deliberate anticipation dictated towards bringing an unexpected situation under control. A good design basically is often characterized by adjectives like flexible, appropriate, efficient. Economical जोड़ देते हैं तो ये और relevant हो जाता है. It should minimizes bias and maximizes the reliability of the data collected and analyzed. ये ध्यान देने वाली बात है. We have to pay attention. It should minimizes bias and maximizes the reliability of the data collected and analyzed. Basic and important concept related to research design. I feel some students of English literature in chat box are the part of net first paper class, and when I feel low or slow, and if they observe me in this situation, they advise me to have a cup of tea. In the ages of Dr. Anurag Agarwal sir, many different types of tea he make us available. लेमन टी, जिंजर टी. बार आप लोगों ने लिखा था ऑप्शन पे चैट बॉक्स में, जो भी लिखा था वो सारी चीजें ही प्रोड्यूस्ड फॉर द फैकल्टी टू फैसिलिटेट देम टू गिव देयर बेस्ट. डिपेंडेंट एंड इंडिपेंडेंट वेरिएबल्स के बारे में बात करते हैं. पहली चीज समझिए, वेरिएबल क्या होते हैं. वेरिएबल होते हैं जो चेंज होते रहते हैं। फॉर एग्जाम्पल मैंने इसे पहले भी बताया है, 2x प्लस 5, इट मीन्स 9. तो वैल्यू ऑफ x इक्वल्स टू 4. इफ वन से 2x प्लस 5 इज 25, तो इट इज नॉट द मैटर ऑफ कंसर्न और नो नीड टू बी सरप्राइज्ड। यहाँ x की वैल्यू 10 है। सब 2x प्लस 5 इक्वल्स टू 17, इट मीन्स x की वैल्यू यहाँ 6 है, यानी 2 इंटू 6 प्लस 5, 12 प्लस 5, 17 है। तो यहाँ x क्या हुआ, x ही आपका वेरिएबल है और इसी की मैनिपुलेशन है, इसी को मैनिपुलेट करते हैं, कंट्रोल करते हैं। वेरिएबल्स, there are two types of variables, dependent and independent. For example, in a classroom situation, if one wants to conduct research, then what will be the independent variables and what are the dependent variables? Teacher, जैसे I am an independent variable of the research, possible research. Student is the dependent variable, and teaching, the teaching process is also independent and dependent variable, both. But basically it is dependent variable, it is structured already. But higher education level system, बड़े लेवल पर, there are three types of teaching: memory level, understanding level and reflective level. Memory level belongs to primary stage, understanding level belongs to middle stage, higher secondary stage, एंड हायर एजुकेशन सिस्टम में हम लोग रिफ्लेक्टिव लेवल ऑफ टीचिंग पर काम कर रहे होते हैं। इसे हिंदी में दार्शनिक स्तर, विमर्शी स्तर और चिंतन स्तर कहते हैं इंग्लिश में। रिफ्लेक्टिव लेवल यानी वी डिस्कस अबाउट द थिंग्स फॉर द आइडिया जनरेशन प्रोसेस, फॉर द आइडिया जनरेशन मैकेनिज्म। डिपेंडेंट एंड इंडिपेंडेंट वेरिएबल के बारे में थोड़ा सा एकेडमिकली आपसे बताएं तो डिफरेंट क्वांटिटेटिव वैल्यूज आर कॉल्ड वेरिएबल्स। तो आप ये समझें कि वेरिएबल को डिफाइन कैसे करना है। द डिफरेंट क्वांटिटेटिव वैल्यूज आर कॉल्ड वेरिएबल्स, अभी बताया। एग्जांपल, हाइट, वेट, इनकम। अगर लोगों की बात करें तो सबकी हाइट डिफरेंट डिफरेंट, वेट डिफरेंट डिफरेंट, इनकम डिफरेंट डिफरेंट। डॉक्टर अनुराग अग्रवाल की इनकम करोड़ों में है, मेरी इनकम लाखों में होगी। तो मतलब वी आर quite different, etc. phenomena which can take quantitatively different values even in decimal point area called continuous variables. If one variable depend upon or is a consequence of other variable, it is called dependent variable. अब बात समझे बात, one variable depend, निश्चित रूप से you are dependent upon your teacher whenever you are in the classroom, while interacting with him also, not in this online classes, is a consequence of other variable. It is called dependent variable, is termed as independent variable. Extraneous variables क्या है, ये क्वेश्चन में आया। सब independent variables that are not related to the purpose of the study but may affect the dependent variables are termed as extraneous variables. ठीक बात। Whatever effect is noticed on dependent variable as a result of extraneous variables is technically described as experimental error. But क्या ऐसा होता है? So care to be taken while designing that effect upon the dependent variable is attributed entirely to the independent variable, not extraneous variables. फिर से I repeat, छूटता है तो। So care to be taken while designing that effect upon the dependent variable is attributed entirely to the independent variable, not extraneous variable. 3. Important concepts related to research design बता रहा हूं। कंट्रोल है, control is used to minimize the influence or effect of extraneous variables. In experimental researches, the term control is used to refer to restrain experimental conditions. Confounded relationship. When dependent variable is not free from extraneous variable influence, the relationship between dependent and independent variable is termed as confounded extraneous variables. Research hypothesis. It's a predictive statement which is to be listed by scientific method. It relates an independent variable to a dependent variables. छठी बात है एक्सपेरिमेंटल एंड नॉन एक्सपेरिमेंटल रिसर्च. ये सारी चीजें आपकी रिसर्च डिजाइन से जुड़ी हुई हैं. Research in which independent variable is manipulated. Research in which independent variable is manipulated is termed experimental hypothesis testing research, and when independent variables is not manipulated, it is called non-experimental hypothesis testing research. Next thing which is associated with it, experimental and control group. In experimental research, when a group is exposed to usual conditions, it is termed as control group. But when the group is exposed to some novel or special conditions which need to be tested, it's termed as experimental group. Experiment. What is experiment? The process of examining the truth of a statistical hypothesis relating to some research problem is known as experiment. It can be of two types. Absolute experiment. For example, impact of fertilizers on the yield of crop. तुरंत दिखेगा. And comparative experiments. Impact of fertilizer compared by other. दूसरी चीजों को डाल करके आप देखिए. Treatments. एक term है treatment. The different condition under which the experimental control group are put on are termed as treatments. Experimental units क्या होती हैं? The predetermined blocks or groups where different treatments are used are known as experimental units. जैसे sample design, observational design consist of experimental units. The predetermined blocks or groups where different treatments are used are known as experimental units consist of sample design, observational design, statistical design. Sample design deals with selecting the subject to be observed in the given study. Observational design cover the condition under which observations are made, and statistical design deals with questions or how many observations to be analyzed. जो कुछ भी है ये आपने देखा. Types of experimental design. अब experimental design का type इसमें अंदर जाना, इसको थोड़ा सा और डीप तरीके से देखना, I don't think it you will be needed. थोड़ा सा स्किप करते हैं, यहाँ से बाहर आते हैं इन चीजों से. टाइप्स ऑफ रिसर्च की तरफ कैरी ऑन करते हैं. हाउ मेनी टाइप्स ऑफ रिसर्च? There are many bases. If someone asks you how many types of research, first time you will have to answer that, Saab, there are 3 types of research: fundamental, applied and action. फिर कोई कह सकता है कि नहीं, मैं इसके बारे में बात नहीं कर रहा हूं. बेसिकली रिसर्च इज डिवाइडेड इनटू, तो आप कहेंगे साहब इट इज डिवाइडेड इनटू 2 पार्ट्स. पूरी दुनिया का पूरा रिसर्च 2 पार्ट्स में, क्वालिटेटिव रिसर्च एंड क्वांटिटेटिव रिसर्च. कोई भी रिसर्च या वो क्वालिटेटिव होगा या क्वांटिटेटिव होगा. फिर साहब ये होगा कि नहीं साहब, रिसर्च तो और दूसरे तरीके से है: डिस्क्रिप्टिव, डायग्नोस्टिकल, एक्सप्लोरेटरी, एक्सप्लेनेटरी, सो फोर्थ एंड सो ऑन. तो ये बहुत सारे बेस हैं, आधार हैं, जिनके बेसिस पर ये चीजें, ये क्लासिफिकेशंस हैं. तो सारी चीजें एक साथ ले लेते हैं: लॉन्गिट्यूडनल रिसर्च, कंपैरेटिव रिसर्च, हिस्टोरिकल रिसर्च, डिस्क्रिप्टिव रिसर्च, डायग्नोस्टिक रिसर्च, एक्सप्लेनेटरी रिसर्च, एक्सप्लोरेटरी रिसर्च, क्वांटिटेटिव रिसर्च, क्वालिटेटिव रिसर्च, हॉरिजॉन्टल रिसर्च, एक्स पोस्ट फैक्टो रिसर्च. ये थोड़ा सा आपके लिए हो सकता है टफ हो, या बट एडवांस चीज है. आपसे आगे पूछेंगे या नहीं पूछेंगे, तो नहीं पूछा गया अभी तक. इफ इट इज नॉट asked in last previous year examinations, then it could be asked further. तो टाइप्स ऑफ रिसर्च के बाद फिर आपका विजन थोड़ा सा रिसर्च को लेकर के खुलने लगता है. Just a minute. I request to the staff to provide me a cup of tea. Lemon tea. Uh, Saman Naqvi. Good afternoon, Saman. You are in Lucknow? Thank you, Sushmita. Dr. has provided with me lemon tea. Uh, इंग्लिश लिटरेचर स्पेशल बच्चों के लिए रिसर्च के टाइप्स के पहले इट्स स्टेप्स इन रिसर्च बताते हैं. It's equally important for all discipline, for the students of all disciplines. But literature का ये एक इनएविटेबल पार्ट है कि स्टेप्स इन साइंटिफिक रिसर्च पूछा ही जाता है. साइंटिफिक मेथड इन्वॉल्व्स द फॉलोइंग स्टेप्स. पहली चीज ये है जो कुछ भी आपको बता रहा हूं. फर्स्ट, द प्रॉब्लम इज डिफाइंड. Second, the problem is stated in terms of a particular theoretical framework and related to relevant findings of previous research. खूब ध्यान से सुनिएगा, ये सबके लिए है, especially for English literature students. First time I have been forwarded by Dr. Anurag Agrawal. He's ocean of knowledge in himself. I was surprised, astonished that why I'm being forwarded by you for teaching research for the students. of English literature and home science. So he himself is capable, equally capable to teach you all these things. But he asked me that by this way they feel that we are doing something super specialization ka daur hai Devrat ji. It's not MS, it's a DM of each and everything. MBBS has become old fashioned now. Now MS and MD, and that has become old fashioned. You especially teaching first paper research aptitude research since 2002. So I should speak thanks to him to the Himalayan character of academics persona. The first problem is defined. पहली बात यह है कि पहली चीज द प्रॉब्लम इज डिजाइन स्टेप, पहला स्टेप है रिसर्च का. दूसरा, the problem is stated in terms of a particular theoretical framework and related to relevant findings of previous research. Third, a hypothesis relating to the problem is devised utilizing previously accepted theoretical principles. Fourth, the procedure to be used in gathering data to test the hypothesis is determined. The procedure to be used in gathering data to test the hypothesis is determined. पांचवी बात, fifth, the data are gathered. Sixth, the data are analyzed or determined if the hypothesis is varied or rejected. अच्छा, hypothesis आप पकड़ पा रहे हैं क्योंकि बाद में बताऊंगा. Hypothesis यानी एक imagination है. Systematic and scientific imagination based on facts is hypothesis. If we imagine that whether it would be possible that हम भी उड़ पाते as birds used to fly, क्योंकि वो अपने पंख प्रेशर देती हैं और हम सोचते कि अगर हम भी प्रेशर, एयर प्रेशर को काउंटर करते तो वी कैन फ्लाई. So this imagination is based on facts, is based on science, is based on observation of nature. But if you imagine, would that I become the president of India next moment, I become Donald Trump, I am going to have a cup of tea just after 10 minutes in White House. It's a pure and imagination, not based on any fact and figure. तो hypothesis आपकी imagination and reality के बीच का एक stage है. Hypothesis वो बात है अगर आपके पास नहीं है. So each and every research starts from this point. Hypothesis. You have to make the hypothesis. You have to assume. You have to imagine, but scientifically. The data are gathered. Fifth बात है. Sixth step. The data are analyzed to determine if the hypothesis is verified or rejected. कई बार ऐसा होता है जहां से हम शुरू करते हैं, वी ट्रेवल आवर जर्नी ऑफ नॉलेज और रिसर्च, हम जब फिनिश करते हैं तो वो बिल्कुल नहीं होता. हमारी फिनिशिंग लाइन में पूरा पहला हाइपोथेसिस पूरी तरह रिजेक्ट हो चुका होता है. बट टू स्टार्ट अ जर्नी इट इज एसेंशियल. कई बार होता है इट इज वेरीफाइड, इट इज प्रूव्ड. Finally, the conclusions of the study are related to the original body of theory, which is modified in accordance with the new findings. Yani principle, formation of principles to attain knowledge. Aims of social research. लिटरेचर, चूंकि लिटरेचर है तो ये हिंदी साहित्य के बच्चों के लिए भी सेंसिटिव है. ये आपके लिए कहाँ कहाँ रेलिवेंट है? वाई शुड यू पे अटेंशन एंड कंसंट्रेट योरसेल्फ? जानते हैं आपके सब्जेक्ट में, इन योर सब्जेक्ट, इन योर फर्स्ट पेपर, इन योर PhD entrance, while during your coursework and after 6 months in the examination of your coursework, first paper will be research methodology. And finally, when you will be assistant professor, you will be allotted 2 students as a guide, as a professor. Then how will you deal with the students? कैसे बताएंगे कि आप उन्हें? तो ये एक बात पूरी लाइफ आपके काम आती है. इसलिए इसके लिए टेक्स्ट पढ़िए. एक बुक है जॉन W. बेस्ट की, आप उन्हें बाद में पढ़िएगा. वेन एवर यू गेट रिलैक्स्ड, यू गेट थ्रू योर एग्जामिनेशन. एम्स ऑफ सोशल रिसर्च पर आते हैं. द एम्स ऑफ सोशल रिसर्च कोइंसाइड विद द टाइप ऑफ रिसर्च, दैट इज वेदर इट इज एक्सप्लोरेटरी रिसर्च और एक्सप्लेनेटरी रिसर्च और descriptive research. In other words, it depends upon the general goals understanding for its own sake. the academic goals, the theoretical goals, and the pragmatic goals of research. Broadly speaking, the important aims of social research are, पहली चीज, one, to understand the functioning of society. अभी थोड़ी देर पहले यही बात हुई थी. To study individual behavior and social action. To study the relations among the phenomena. To study the relations between cause and effect. To study the validity and truthness of generalizations. To study, to verify the newly achieved theory, principle, knowledge. सोशल रिसर्च के और भी तमाम चीजें हैं जिसके बारे में हम लोग बात कर सकते हैं, बट इतनी बात आपके लिए इट इज सफिशिएंट फॉर ऑल ऑफ यू. अब जो बातें हैं वो टाइप्स में आते हैं: प्योर एंड अप्लाइड, एक्सपेरिमेंटल एंड इवैल्यूएशन, क्वालिटेटिव एंड क्वांटिटेटिव, longitudinal and comparative. Such kind of divisions, classifications are there. We start from exploratory research. What is exploration? Have you explored something, someone? This research studies subjects about which either no information or little information is available. Generally, this type of research is qualitative. अब ये बात आपको ध्यान में रखना है. It is qualitative. Is exploratory research qualitative? जी, it's qualitative, which becomes useful in formulating hypotheses or testing hypotheses and theories. In this research, the assumption is that the researcher has little or no knowledge about the problem or situation under study. सेकेंड मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट फैक्ट है, जिस सब्जेक्ट के बारे में हम कम जानते हैं या लगभग नहीं जानते, वहां एक्सप्लोरेशन की जरूरत पड़ती है. और ही इज अनफेमिलियर विद द स्ट्रक्चर ऑफ द ग्रुप ही इज स्टडिंग. जैसे प्रिजन है, यूनिवर्सिटी में है, कोई विलेज है, कोई इंडस्ट्री है. वी डोंट नो अबाउट द फंक्शनिंग ऑफ स्टडी, द यूनिट्स ऑफ इंडस्ट्री एंड द पर्सन्स, लेबरर्स, टेक्नीशियंस. एज एन एग्जाम्पल, इन एन एक्सप्लोरेटरी स्टडी ऑफ अ prison, the researcher points out how a prison is divided in barracks and wards. What type of work is assigned to different types of prison officers? हम लोग कभी नहीं जानते, बिल्कुल इस दुनिया से वाकिफ नहीं है, क्योंकि हम लोगों ने कभी जनरली प्रिजन की यात्रा नहीं की है, मतलब वहां पिकनिक मनाने नहीं जाते हैं. What type of work is assigned to different types of prison officers? What recreational, medical, educational, etc. facilities are provided to prisoners? What rules they have to follow in interacting with other inmates or with officials? How are they to maintain contacts with the outside world and so on? तो रिसर्चर के पास क्या होता है कि researcher also comes to explore how prisoners reject the prison norms and come to follow the norms of the inmate world. Say always keep grumbling about the food, work and facilities provided, always work less and so forth and so on. तो एक्सप्लोरेटरी रिसर्च आपने ये देखा जो है. एक्सप्लोरेटरी रिसर्च के बाद आप डिस्क्रिप्टिव रिसर्च पर आते हैं, क्योंकि ये एक इंपॉर्टेंट रिसर्च टाइप है. आपसे पूछ लिया जाता है डिस्क्रिप्टिव रिसर्च, व्हाट डज इट मीन बाय द टर्म ऑफ डिस्क्रिप्टिव रिसर्च, व्हेन वी नीड डिस्क्रिप्टिव रिसर्च. How will we recognize any research that is it descriptive or diagnostic or explanatory or exploratory? अब इसके सिस्टम को समझिएगा. This type of research यानी descriptive research describes social situations, social events, social systems, social structures, etc. The researcher observes, studies, and then describes what did he find. Take for example the research on drug abuse. The Ministry of Social Welfare, Government of India assigned this study in 1976, 86, 96, 2006 to teams of scholars to study the extent of drug abuse among college students, nature of drugs taken, causes of taking drugs, sources of getting drugs, effects of taking drugs, and so on. Since collecting data on a scientific basis for descriptive studies is careful and deliberate, scientific description are typically more accurate and precise than causal ones. ये आपका थोड़ा सा विजन क्लियर होगा जब बाकी चीजें भी एक्सप्लेनेटरी और कॉजल रिसर्च, इसको कहीं लिख सकते हैं कि कॉजल रिसर्च किसे कहते हैं, CAUSAL, कॉजल रिसर्च। एक्सप्लेनेटरी, वाई एक्सप्लेनेटरी एंड कॉजल दोनों को एक कहा जाता है? लिटरेचर, इंग्लिश लिटरेचर के स्टूडेंट्स के लिए ये एक्सप्लेनेटरी रिसर्च बहुत जरूरी होता है, टू नो द स्टूडेंट ऑफ इंग्लिश लिटरेचर। Explanatory research explains the causes of social phenomena, describing the magnitude and nature of crimes committed by females in India is one aspect of female crime, but why do they commit crime is its explanatory aspect. Similarly, why is rural poverty not being eliminated? Why do some states, जैसे राजस्थान है, गुजरात है, आंध्र प्रदेश है, यहाँ face frequent droughts? Why and how communal rights take place? Why do students agitate? All these are the explanatory studies. अब आप समझ सकते होंगे इन सिंपल टर्म्स, अभी भी आसान शब्दों में समझिए। Explanatory research aims at establishing a relationship between variables. अब ये तकनीकी भाषा में की ये बात है। That is how one is the cause of other, or how one variable occurs the other will also occur. Explaining relationship between broken families and juvenile delinquency, or between drug abuse and lack of family control, or between students strike in the college and apathy to solving students grievances are some examples of explanatory or causal research. एक की वजह से दूसरा होता है तो उसका explanation होता है ना भाई। Although it is useful to distinguish between the three types of, जो basic मैंने बताया, या three purposes of research, it must be stated that some studies may have all the three elements. कुछ ऐसे studies हैं जिसमें डिस्क्रिप्टिव भी होगा, एक्सप्लेनेटरी भी होगा, डायग्नोस्टिकल रिसर्च भी होगा। अब प्योर या फंडामेंटल रिसर्च पर आते हैं। प्योर एंड फंडामेंटल बोथ आर द सेम, यानी फंडामेंटल अप्लाइड एंड एक्शन। बेसिकली पूरी रिसर्च की दुनिया इन्हीं दो पार्ट्स, तीन पार्ट्स में है। बेसिक रूप से पूरे रिसर्च को फंडामेंटल, इसे ही प्योर कहते हैं, अप्लाइड एंड एक्शन, ये इमीडिएट फैक्ट्स के लिए होता है। ये अप्लाई कैसे करें, बेसिक इंफॉर्मेशंस, बेसिक प्रिंसिपल्स, नॉलेज को अप्लाई कैसे करें अपनी किसी क्रिएटिविटी में, किसी काम में, और ये किसी इमीडिएट बात के लिए होता है। एक्शन रिसर्च आपको कैसे इस तरह बताता हूं, जैसे क्लास में आप बैठे हुए, all of a sudden I feel that some students are not getting the point. I realize that उन पंखे के नीचे नहीं है, they are not having proper attention of teacher, and some of them have thirst and not concentrating because there are some problems. I decided to stop class for 1 minute and ask the students to sit to another side and to take a glass of water and to make a call to your guardian and talk to him and tell me about the any reason of your restlessness. Sir, medium is the problem. अच्छा, okay, I will change the medium. Sir, थोड़ी voice slow है, voice नहीं आ रही, okay, I will upgrade high my pitch. I started realizing that students now getting points, now understanding the things. That is action research done in a manner. Pure research. What is fundamental research? This research also called basic research, and is concerned with quest for knowledge and knowing more about the phenomena without concern for its practical use, and also with developing and testing hypotheses and theories. It is said there is nothing so practical as a good theory. For example, developing a theory pertaining to the functioning of group mind, collective behavior, or group dynamics. This type of research is also used to reject or support the existing theories about social phenomena. Pure research अगर ना हो तो दुनिया में ज्ञान, knowledge can never travel. Applied research. What is applied research? This research is concerned with search for ways of using scientific knowledge to solve practical problems. It focuses on analyzing and solving social and real life problems. The findings become basis of framing programs and policies based on principles of pure research according to some learned person. जैसे मैं कभी थियोडोरसन की डेफिनेशन देता हूं, कभी हॉटन एंड हंट की आपके साथ शेयर करता हूं. This research is an investigation for ways of using scientific knowledge to solve practical problems. अपनी व्यावहारिक जीवन में कैसे प्रॉब्लम को सॉल्व करें. बड़े स्तर पे लोग इसे करते हैं. यूनेस्को है, यूजीसी है, आईसीएसआर है, यूनिसेफ है. तभी ये पॉसिबल हो पाता है. लार्ज स्केल पे होता है. छोटे पैमाने पर ये एप्लीकेशंस ये नहीं होते. रिसर्च कैन ऑल्सो बी ऑफ सम टाइप्स, जैसे एक्सपेरिमेंटल रिसर्च. इट इज कंडक्टेड बाय कंट्रोलिंग वन और मोर वेरिएबल एंड कंपेयरिंग कंट्रोल एंड एक्सपेरिमेंटल ग्रुप्स. एक्सपेरिमेंटल रिसर्च क्या है? व्हाट इज एक्सपेरिमेंटल रिसर्च? एक लाइन में, experimental research is conducted by controlling one or more variables and comparing control and experimental groups. Evaluation research. In a nutshell, evaluation research is a study measuring the effectiveness of an action program. That is research conducted by this author in 1988-89 on the evaluation of the working of voluntary organizations in Rajasthan getting financial assistance from the Ministry of Welfare, Government of India, for the rehabilitation of physically handicapped person. In past 1 or 2 decades, many organizations, industrial corporations and even government bodies have started employing sociologists in evaluation research. तो evaluation research का अपना dimension है. quantitative research, ये research के बाद hypothesis और sampling की कुछ lectures, कुछ videos आपके पास जाएंगे. आप उन्हें पढ़िएगा, उन्हें देखिएगा. अब qualitative research, in a nutshell, the research employs quantitative measurement. Quantitative research की बात करें तो the research employs quantitative measurements and the use of statistical analysis. For example, what percent of medical, engineering, law, arts, science, commerce students take drugs or use alcohol? अब what percent पूरी तरह डेटा है. तो कैसे आप इसे समझ पा रहे हैं, कैसे आप इसे कर पा रहे हैं? Qualitative research. What is qualitative research? The research presents non-quantitative type of analysis. यही qualitative हो गया. It describes reality as experienced by the groups, communities, individuals, etc. For example, how does the structure and organization of wall-less prisons differ from that of a central or district jails and contribute to the reformation and reconciliation of criminals? Comparative research. Comparative research, ये सारी researches आपने सुन रखे हैं, टाइप सुन रखे हैं. In this research, the similarities and differences between different units and cultural or social groups are studied. For example, comparing marriage system of Hindus and Muslims, art and culture of tribals with non-tribals, custom and social practices of rural people with urban people, the difference between Indian family and American family, nature and causes of crimes committed by females in India with those of females in America, और etc. ये आपका कंपैरेटिव हो गया. लॉन्गिट्यूडनल रिसर्च, नटशेल में समझें इसे, आपको वीडियो में देखने को ये मिलेगा, फिर से आप रिपीट कर पाएंगे, देख पाएंगे इसे. दिस इन्वॉल्व्स द स्टडी ऑफ अ प्रॉब्लम और द सेम बॉडी ऑफ फेनोमेना ओवर अ पीरियड ऑफ टाइम. दिस इन्वॉल्व्स द स्टडी ऑफ द प्रॉब्लम. समझिए, लॉन्गिट्यूडनल रिसर्च सुन करके हम बहुत लॉन्ग हो जाते हैं. This involves the study of problems or the same body of phenomena over a period of time. For example, prevalence of age among males and females in India in 1979, 89, 1999, 2009. Such studies indicate the trend. लॉन्गिट्यूडनल रिसर्च को और भी कुछ अलग नामों से जानते हैं, बट आपको इंग्लिश में ये मिलेगा. मेथड्स ऑफ साइंटिफिक रिसर्च आपको अगले वीडियो में है. हाइपोथेसिस के बारे में मैंने आपको बताया. सैम्पलिंग के बारे में आपको बताया कि पॉपुलेशन बहुत बड़ा, पॉपुलेशन यानी जनसंख्या नहीं, पॉपुलेशन यानी वो पूरा एंटायर सब्जेक्ट जिसे आपको स्टडी करना है. तो सैम्पलिंग पर आपको पूरा सब कुछ मिलेगा. इसके बाद एक क्लास मैं लूंगा, इसमें मैंने पैरामेट्रिकल रिसर्च, ये लिटरेचर और होम साइंस का सिलेबस है जो मेरे सामने है. इसमें आपको उन लेक्चर्स में पैरामेट्रिक एंड नॉन पैरामेट्रिक टेस्ट्स नहीं मिलेंगे पढ़ने को, सुनने को. डेटा कलेक्शन एंड क्लासिफिकेशन, कोडिंग, टैबुलेशन, इन्फरेंशियल एंड डिस्क्रिप्टिव स्टैटिस्टिक्स, इनके बारे में वी विल डिस्कस लेटर इन द क्लास. और रिसर्च थोड़ा सा टफ है, बट ऑलवेज हैव अ पॉजिटिव अप्रोच. जीवन में जब कभी महसूस करें कि यू आर इन थ्रेट, इट इज योर वीक पोर्शन. कमजोरी को ही अपनी ताकत बनाएं. स्ट्रेंथन योर वीकनेस. ये क्यों कहें दिन आजकल अपने खराब हैं, कांटों से घिर गए हैं, समझ लो गुलाब है. तो कभी भी आपको कोई चीज सुपरसीड, कोई चीज परेशान नहीं करेगी. दैट्स ऑल फॉर द डे. थैंक यू वेरी मच.